Nathan. I didn't know that mythical creatures could be such an interesting topic. Hi, I'm Dylan, and today I'm here to talk to you about global warming. Even though it may seem like there's no such thing as global warming on a cold morning like this, it is a real thing. Even though without it, the average surface temperature of the Earth would be -2°F, it can get out of hand. Global warming is when greenhouse gases trap light and heat being reflected from the Earth from the sun and keep it in the Earth's atmosphere. The main greenhouse gases are water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and CFCs. CFCs stand for chlorofluorocarbons. CFCs used to be used for air conditioning, solvents, degreasing, and cleaning agents, and other uses, until people found out that they were not only greenhouse gases, but that CFCs hurt the ozone layer, which keeps out most ultraviolet radiation. Thanks to that, there is now a hole in the ozone layer that covers almost all of Antarctica and will take about 100 years to close up. Ozone is actually also a greenhouse gas, absorbing heat and light from the Earth, but we need it to keep out ultraviolet, which can cause cataracts and/or cancer. Actually, there's more to global warming than that. The sun has been getting steadily hotter since it formed. And scientists predict that if us humans don't fill up the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, that the world will be inhospitable to humans in 1.1 billion years' time. That's the number 11, followed by 8 zeros. But we probably don't have that long, because we are filling up the atmosphere with greenhouse gases. Humans put out a lot of greenhouse gases. Cars and factories are the main example. You'll see in this picture that I have here, this is the area where I live. There's a factory behind these buildings about a mile in that direction. Can you tell? Combustion engines emit carbon monoxide, which then turns into carbon dioxide. There are hundreds of millions, if not billions, of cars on Earth. Soil can even emit nitrous oxide. Methane is not only a greenhouse gas, but a main component of natural gas, a fossil fuel that likes to make more, you guessed it, carbon dioxide. But global warming is also important because it affects the ice caps. You see, the hotter the Earth gets, the more water evaporates into water vapor. This one is the most important, as because this is a greenhouse gas, it traps heat and makes more water evaporate. Meanwhile, the ice caps are melting. People predict that in 36 years, during summer, there might not be any ice at all at the North Pole. If both melt, which would be even worse and might not take that much longer, the sea level will rise by 230 feet, or 70 meters. That means no more New York City, Vancouver City, Honolulu, Seattle, San Francisco, Houston, New Orleans, all of Florida, Cancun, Veracruz, Buenos Aires, Rio de Janeiro, Alexandria, Cairo, Kuwait, Baghdad, Stockholm, St. Petersburg, Amsterdam, Rome, Venice, London, Barcelona, Lisbon, Istanbul, Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong, Singapore, Tokyo, and half of Antarctica, just to name a few. Oh, and another thing. More water vapor, more clouds, more warm air, more hurricanes and tornadoes. We already saw Hurricane Sandy and what that did. This has the potential to get out of control. Venus, the planet Venus, used to be between 200 and 300 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, because of global warming, it is 900 degrees Fahrenheit, even hotter than Mercury, and Mercury is twice as close to the sun. The amount of carbon dioxide passed 400 parts per million last year. That means that out of every million air molecules, 400 of them are carbon dioxide, even when it has stayed under 300 for the past hundreds of thousands of years. We passed 300 in the early 20th century. Let's see how long it takes to get to 500. It could just be in my lifetime. The southern ice cap has survived warmer times, but how warm is it going to get? Oh, and did I mention, all of these greenhouse gases, if they become too abundant, like say all of them combined at 40,000 parts per million, we'll have trouble breathing. That may seem like a lot, but over millennia, it could happen. You may say, we have time, but this may be the time to stop it from getting out of hand. However, some people argue global cooling, as the Arctic ice cap may actually be growing. Let's hope that if that's true, that it stays that way. Again, global warming is not inherently bad. It's just that if we're not careful, we might end up like Venus did. Now, I'm going to introduce topic that if you like animals, you'll like her topic. Thank you.